When Lockheed Martin's F-35 Lightning II took to the skies, it didn't just bring stealth or supersonic speed. It introduced a fundamentally different concept of situational awareness. At the heart of that shift is the AAQ-37 Distributed Aperture System, DAS, an integrated suite of 6 infrared sensors mounted around the airframe that together provide the pilot with full spherical coverage, in effect giving the F-35 an all-direction, 360-degree eye that watches every possible threat vector day and night without pilot intervention. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why AAQ-37 Distributed Aperture System is one of the most pivotal component of F-35. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The idea behind DAS traces back to the early 2000s, when the prospect of fifth-generation fighters demanded next-generation sensors. Northrop Grumman developed the system under the Electro-Optical DAS (EO-DAS) program, aimed at providing an omnidirectional infrared search and track, IRST capability, missile warning, and 360-degree situational awareness. After years of development and flight testing, including on BAC-111 testbed aircraft, the final operational software package was delivered in 2010. By integrating DAS with the F-35's other mission systems, AESA radar, electronic warfare suite, helmet-mounted display, the joint program created a platform uniquely suited to the fragmented, high-threat skies of the 21st century. Northrop Grumman eventually delivered its 1,000th DAS unit, a milestone that demonstrated both maturity of design and the scalability of the system. DAS consists of 6 mid-wave infrared MWIR sensors, each mounted at strategic locations around the airframe so that their fields of view overlap, covering essentially 4 pi steradians all around. Each sensor provides wide field of view coverage, approximately 95 degrees azimuth in elevation, and their outputs are fused in real time to form a seamless, spherical view of the airspace and terrain around the aircraft. That bubble of awareness extends below, above, ahead, even beneath the fuselage, giving the pilot visual and infrared imagery through terrain, night skies, and adverse weather. The DAS operates passively. It emits nothing. That means no radar chirps or active emissions to betray the aircraft's presence. It simply watches and listens, relying on infrared signature detection, hot airframe plumes, missile exhaust, aircraft heat, or even contrast between terrain and sky. Because of this, DAS can detect stealth aircraft or missiles whose radar reflectivity is low, but whose thermal signature can still be tracked. Crucially, DAS feeds information directly into the pilot's helmet-mounted display, HMD, overlaying threats, aircraft positions, and navigation cues. The pilot can literally look through the plane in any direction. No need to wag the nose, swing radar pods, or rely solely on radar sweep. This dramatically reduces pilot workload and reaction time. The DAS suite provides the F-35 with multiple core functions, all simultaneously in every direction. 1. Missile detection and tracking. DAS passively spots and tracks incoming air-to-air or surface-to-air missiles, even from their launch point, often before radar-based warning systems or pilot awareness. 2. Aircraft detection and tracking. DAS serves as an IRST, passively locating, tracking, and identifying aircraft without active emissions, a major advantage against stealth and jamming. 3. Launch point detection and countermeasure queuing. By detecting the infrared plume of missile launches, DAS can cue the pilot and onboard defensive systems to respond immediately, 4. Day, night, and all-weather vision. DAS gives the pilot real-time infrared imagery for navigation and situational awareness, effectively giving the pilot night vision without external gear. 5. Weapon support and targeting cueing. With its full sphere awareness, DAS can designate and cue weapons, including air-to-air missiles or ground attack munitions, even on targets outside the radar's forward arc or beneath the aircraft. Perhaps most striking is its demonstrated ability to detect and track ballistic missiles and suborbital rocket launches. In flight tests using a BAC-111 testbed, DAS tracked a two-stage rocket from launch out to more than 800 miles, around 1,290 kilometers. That raw reach suggests DAS could in the future contribute to missile defense or early warning roles, expanding its value far beyond traditional fighter missions. For modern aerial combat, where missiles can arrive from any direction, stealth designs can be betrayed, and threats come at high speed and from unpredictable axes, DAS is not just an enhancement, it is a necessity. It turns the F-35 into a true information platform, capable of detecting missiles, tracking aircraft, cueing threats, guiding weapons, and giving the pilot near omnipresent awareness. That level of situational insight sets a new standard, and the AAQ-37 remains one of the most advanced sensor systems deployed on any combat aircraft worldwide. The Distributed Aperture System is more than just a sensor suite. It is a paradigm shift. By giving the F-35 passive, truly all-directional day-night, and multi-domain awareness, DAS transforms the aircraft into a sensor, strike, and command platform all at once. It addresses many of the vulnerabilities of legacy aircraft in modern conflict scenarios: radar detection, jamming, missile saturation, and restricted situational visibility. In a battle space defined by speed, stealth, and complexity, the F-35's DAS is not simply a technical advantage. It is a force multiplier. As adversaries adapt, develop stealth, electronic warfare, and new missile threats, systems like AAQ-37 ensure that pilots retain the eye advantage, and thus precious seconds that often decide life or death. Looking forward, DAS and sensor fusion techniques like it are likely to play an even bigger role in aerial warfare. As surface-to-air and air-to-air missiles grow faster, smarter, and more stealthy, as electronic warfare and jamming proliferate, and as multi-domain operations become standard, passive all-aspect sensors will offer unique advantages over active radar alone. Moreover, the concept of distributed aperture and spherical awareness is not limited to the F-35. Future UAVs, unmanned combat aircraft, and next-gen fighters may adopt similar DAS-style sensor suites, especially as data processing, infrared technology, and sensor miniaturization improve.